Welcome to this evening's Primetime News Package here on CBN4. I am Shanna Esbury. Good evening. First up in the news, the mayor of Roseau, Irene John, is urging Dominicans to make Mass Dominic 2016 a memorable one. John made the statement during her speech at the opening of Carnival ceremony on Saturday.
Carnival should not be the time when persons go out of the way to harm persons whom they had some misunderstanding with in the past. Let us instead use that time for playing real mass and at the same time tighten bonds of friendship.
John is also appealing to citizens residing in and around the city to ensure they practice proper waste management techniques in order to keep the city clean during and after Carnival. The mayor also wished God's blessings on the Carnival Organizing Committee, police officers, and all patrons playing an important role in ensuring Mass Dominic 2016 is a success. In other stories, plans are said to be ongoing for the staging of an open house at the newly constructed state-of-the-art Newtown Primary School. President of the Newtown Primary Parent Teachers Association, Andy Newbeck, says meetings are being hosted to organize this important event.
We still have to decide as to when it will happen, but very much we want to invite the entire country, not just the Newtown parents or the Newtown area, but we want to invite the whole country. Everybody that wants to come can come on that day. We will announce the date for it. We will couple it with a fundraiser for the PTA, as well as a show around. Everybody can come and see. Now, I'm not sure exactly, as I say, it will happen within the next 2 weeks. I'm quite sure of that.
Newberg said he is thankful for all those who worked hard in making this new school a reality. The school is described as a gift from the government of China to Dominica, has a total of 14 classrooms, labs for science, lessons and the performing arts, an auditorium, as well as an elevator to cater for students with disabilities. The school is also equipped with a principal office, secretary office, library, sick bay, art room, kitchen, washroom facilities, and also a staff room. The new school also makes provisions for an increase in the number of students attending. The Dominica State College will launch its first ever agribusiness entrepreneurship program on Friday, January 22nd, 2016, at a ceremony to be addressed by leading stakeholders of the agribusiness industry, DSC administration, CARICOM, Education for Employment project official, and the leadership of the Dominica TVET Council. Dean of the Faculty of Applied Arts and Technology, Raul Leslie, gives more insight into the program. Project Director Dr. Kathleen Cavani of the Dalhousie University says the entrepreneurship program is an opportunity to assist with the knowledge, experience, and resources that the university has to offer in agriculture. Cavani noted that upon the completion of this program, candidates will gain a range of experiences in various aspects.
that allow them to be certified in Dominica and hopefully in the region, so they can take their qualities not only to work for themselves, but possibly to work with others as well.
This innovative program is a departure from the regular general agriculture courses offered by the college over the years. 15 candidates will be enrolled in the program for 1 year. Throughout the program, candidates will develop a product from inception to market, utilize skills all along the value chain. Some of the main modules in the program are occupational health and safety, choosing products or services, and management of physical and financial assets and the liabilities of the business, among others. The program was designed in partnership with the Dalhousie University of Canada for people in the agricultural value chain who wish to develop or increase their production of agricultural products and services that can be marketed to generate and manage profit. Also in the news, Minister responsible for Justice, Immigration and National Security, Rayburn Blackmore, has complimented the police quick response in dealing with a murder which transpired in Calibishi on Sunday. Blackmore said government's investment into the police force will continue. Blackmore gave the public the assurance that the government will continue to provide the police force with all the resources needed to fight crime. According to Blackmore, there are people among us who will resort to committing terrible acts, some resulting in murder. The Minister for Justice explained that when these terrible acts of crime are committed, it is very important that the police department respond in the quickest, most decisive manner. The minister commended the police for their swift apprehension of a suspect in the recent murder and says he is confident that the police force will continue to demonstrate the high sense of diligence and commitment of maintaining law and order in Dominica. Minister of Trade, Energy and Employment Ian Douglas, who represented Minister of Culture Justina Charles during the official ceremony of the opening of Carnival on Saturday, has commended the organizers of the opening of Carnival Parade.
And nothing would have kept me away from the opening of Carnival this afternoon. And I must say to the organizers, you did a great job this afternoon for the opening of Carnival. Put your hands together for all the organizers of the real mass. And I just want to tell you that you are a wonderful crowd and you are wonderful patrons. And every year you come out, year in, year out, to support the real mass and to support Carnival. And we're very happy that you're doing that because it says that you are culturally conscious.
Douglas said we must remember that Carnival is a part of a history dating all the way back from the emancipation of slavery. It is also part of our culture and our heritage. The minister stated Carnival exemplifies who we are as a people, a West Indian people, a people coming out of the Middle Passage from Africa to the Caribbean, a people forging a civilization after emancipation and an independent and free people. Also in the news headlines, on the heels of surpassing a target of raising $80,000 to pay legal fees after losing a court matter against chartered accountant Kieron Pinatburn, opposition leader Lennox Linton says there may be more financial troubles for him in that same matter.
Of course, there are some matters that have to be paid attention to because the costs that we are talking about here, the costs that were awarded in the High Court, there's a determination to be made on the cost in terms of the appeal court and the Privy Council, which process has not yet been completed at the Privy Council where this matter was heard finally. And so there may be additional costs that I will be responsible for. But these contributions from the people will take care of the cost of the High Court. And in terms of the cost of the High Court, there are some issues to be resolved as well.
Byrne sued Linton for defamation following allegations made by Linton against Byrne over the Lai River Hotel controversy. The London-based Privy Council ruled against Linton in October of last year. And in other stories, VF Inc. will be hosting its 7th annual Phenomenal Caribbean Women's Symposium on Saturday, 2016 under the theme, What You Can Conceive, You Can Achieve, because God has the power to deliver what He promises. Some of the objectives of the symposium are to celebrate the success of Caribbean women, allow Caribbean women to tell their stories of success, triumph over adversity, challenges, pain, joy, and blessings, among others. The speakers for this year's symposium are 4 women from different communities affected by Tropical Storm Erica in one way or the other. The presenters will be telling their experiences of hope, joy, faith, love, and triumph over adversity, pain, and challenges. The symposium promises to be a powerful, inspirational experience, and we encourage all women to participate. Tomorrow, Dr. Valda Henry will be joining us in our studio where we will engage in discussion with regards to the symposium.
Welcome to today's Sport Report with me, Alian Christopher. First up this evening, the Dominica State College girls crushed the St. Martin Secondary School girls in straight set as the sports division under 20 volleyball continued. The State College took the match 25-16, 28-16 and 25-13. In the other match played, the Isaiah Thomas Secondary School girls beat the Northeast Comprehensive School in straight sets at Marigot, while in the boys division, the Northeast Comprehensive beat the Isaiah Thomas Secondary School 3-1. In the sports division's athletics championships scheduled to take place in March will reflect a change, according to the senior sports officer, U.D. John. Competitions are expected to be held in various categories.
The young ones, as well as the older ones, when I say the young ones, the lower secondary school, the upper secondary school, and our tertiary institutions like the Dominica State College and the other institutions that we will have competitions for you, and so we will see competition in under 14, under 17 and under 20 categories, which will be a new feature in that particular championship.
The senior sports officer also called upon the schools to continue with their preparations.
So I want to take this opportunity to continue to call on the teachers and the principals, the coaches at the various schools to continue with your preparation that you have started, and if you have not, then I want to admonish you to start the preparation for the students as they prepare for that particular competition.
Senior Sports Officer U.D. John. In some basketball results from the Phone Shack Posse Basketball League, Paybush Snipers got the better of the Posse Vibrations Lightning, beating them 75 points to 57. For Snipers, Monad Thomas netted in a team-high 23 points with needed support from Kish Ferrell, 15 points, and Kieran Wallace with 14 points. In another match, Paybush Eagles played their way to a 40-point win over the Signman Plus Lakers. Northern Police United took charge over the Portsmouth Community Watch Foundation, PSS, with a 69-48 win. For Community Watch Foundation, Dante Xavier reached a team-high 16 points and Aldrin Delvin Thomas supported with 15 points, while for the lawmen, Marlon Hillier scored 15 points, Karen Mills 14 and Lenny Dangleman with 12 points. Caribbean Concrete Limited Originals also secured a comfortable 74-55 win over the Secret Bay Imperialists. For the Imperialists, Melinas Wenham netted in a team-high 15 points with support from Hilary Panther with 13 points. For the Originals, Reginald Thomas, game-high 25 and a 23-point support from Regilio Cisse set the pace. And Glenson Prince is set to return to the field soon, but not with the Northern Concrete and Steel Bombers. Prince has secured a move to the league leaders, Dublin Football Club, in the biggest transfer of the season to date. Glenson Prince handed his transfer papers on the weekend and stated he had no choice but to seek a transfer after the dispute between he and his former club could not be resolved.
Yes, I moved recently, earlier this week, a couple days ago. I'm just looking forward to, starting fresh. I've only played 2 matches for this season, and obviously footballers want to play football, so I moved across. But it's always a difficult situation, I spoke to you, a couple months ago concerning that whole, issue. And it's something that could not have been resolved. I met with the DFA. The DFA, we spoke. They were supposed to have next moments, but certain things didn't happen. And I cannot remain not playing football. I mean, even when I was available, I wasn't playing football, so for whatever reason. So, I would have really liked some answers. I didn't get any answers. So, it's in my best interest for me to actually play football. Yes, I would love to stay here and play for Bombers and help them out of, the situation. I mean, like I said earlier, from since that's the only team I've played for all my life, so that's the only club that I actually know. But I just thought that I had to move, but it's something that I really had to do.
Meantime, the head coach of the Northern Concrete and Steel Bombers and executive member of the club, Ellington Sabin, says while it is rather unfortunate that the club has lost Glenson Prince, his departure will provide for another player to step up. Sabin also said that the allegations made by Prince about the level of discipline within the club are not accurate. Glenson Prince will start his new campaign against his former team this weekend. The league leaders, Dublin Football Club, are scheduled to face bottom of the table, the Northern Concrete and Steel Bombers, on Saturday at the Windsor Park. West Indies Test and One-Day International captain Jason Holder has been named the National Sports Council's Sports Personality of the Year for 2015 in Barbados. Holder claimed the award during the National Sports Council's 33rd Annual National Sports Awards ceremony. The big all-rounder was also named Senior Sports Outstanding Sportsperson in the male category. Holder played 13 test matches in 2015 at an average of 28, achieving his highest score, 103 not out, against England during a tour of the Caribbean. Over the same period, he bagged 21 wickets at an average of 39. And the corruption scandal plaguing athletics is worse than the one faced by football, says four-time Olympic gold medalist Michael Johnson. 3 senior IAAF officials were banned for life for alleged doping breaches, and Russia is currently banned from all athletics competitions following accusations of widespread doping. Asked how the scandal facing athletics compared to that of FIFA, Johnson said, "If you think about the victims, it is absolutely worse." FIFA, the body that governs world football, is also in crisis following a series of damaging corruption claims. Its president, Sepp Blatter, has been banned for 8 years for breaching ethics rules. Johnson said further that those athletes cheated out of medals by dopers never had the opportunity to stand on the podium, and they should have. However, he stopped short of backing an Olympic ban for Russian athletes later this year. And that concludes the Primetime Sport Report for today. I am Alan Christopher, saying goodbye.
This evening is partly cloudy with a shower in spots. Temperatures are in the highs of 82 degrees with a low of 75. Humidity is at 81% with a 48% chance of rain in the area. Sea conditions are moderate in open waters with waves up to 5 to 7 feet. Winds are moving east-northeasterly to east-southeasterly at 15 to 35 kilometers per hour. The sun rose at 6:36 a.m. and set at 5:56 p.m. Now for the weather synopsis. Occasional cloudiness and a few scattered showers are likely across parts of the island chain during the next 24 to 48 hours. Moderate sea conditions are expected during the next 24 to 48 hours with waves peaking near 7 feet. Now let's take a look at the weather updates for tomorrow. On Wednesday will also be partly sunny with a shower. Temperatures will be in the highs of 82 degrees with a low of 76. Humidity is 73% or will be 73% with a 41% chance of rain in the area. Meanwhile, sea conditions will be moderate in open waters with waves up to 5 to 7 feet. Winds will be moving east-northeasterly to east-southeasterly at 15 to 35 kilometers per hour. Sunrise will be at 6:36 a.m. and sun will set at 5:58 p.m. And let's take a look at the forecast for the days ahead. Thursday, expect another partly sunny day with a shower. Temperatures will be in the highs of 82 degrees with a low of 76. Humidity will be 73% with a 42% chance of rain in the area. Meanwhile, sea conditions will remain moderate in open waters with waves up to 5 to 7 feet. Winds will be moving east-northeasterly to east-southeasterly at 15 to 35 kilometers per hour. Sunrise will be at 6:36 a.m. and sunset at 5:58 p.m. And on Friday, guess what? It will also be partly sunny with a shower. Temperatures will be in the highs of 83 degrees with a low of 77. Humidity will be 70% with a 40% chance of rain in the area. Meanwhile, sea conditions will remain moderate in open waters with waves up to 5 to 7 feet. Winds will be moving east-northeasterly to east-southeasterly, also at 15 to 35 kilometers per hour. Sun will rise at 6:36 a.m. and will set at 5:59 p.m. And thank you for watching tonight's weather update. Join us tomorrow at 6:30 a.m. for your up-to-date morning weather report. On behalf of our entire news team, thank you for watching CBN4's Primetime News. Once again, I am your presenter, Shana Esprit. Have a good evening.